that ironic? I'm so iconic.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Mike Evans. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Bucs and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, there's going to be a hard group to beat.
That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Third and long. They go play action with Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Carr working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The shotgun. It's Carr. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side for White. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Here comes Otten in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Open man is the veteran, Michael Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here.
That one taken in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara is set to take over once more. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Into the secondary, past the 40. Alvin Kamara. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 21 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return is Trey Palmer. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Going up top for Evans. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 36 yards. On play action, Mayfield. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's Carr. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Carr now on 2nd down. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, New Orleans. Back is Carr. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Second down, Carr. one intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 23. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Kamara. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Carr to throw. He set the oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
The Bucs offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. And you can see he leads the league in rushing coming into this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On 2nd down, Baker. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Baker to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
Here's a give up the middle with White. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 21-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Carr working out of the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. In motion is Hill. They'll go play action with Carr. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now. As this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. This returnable with Palmer. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 37-yard line.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. He is in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His 12th touchdown of the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. That one caught by Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tampa.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Panthers who were able to come in and get one on the road. Bryce Young, strong in the victory, as his guys managed to cobble together their 3rd win in an otherwise dismal campaign. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Texans have the lead in that one. Nico Collins, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see the score there, in the second quarter. Jamison Williams, a touchdown reception. The Bucs were treated to a fine first half by their quarterback. That's Baker Mayfield. He had it going right away. 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, 2 more in the second. 4 touchdown passes all told. And he's likely not done yet. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us. And we'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason at the end of the night. Carr now to throw on first down. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson. 11 yards for number 11 and a first down. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On 1st and 10, Carr. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9. In motion is Hill. Play action now. It's Carr. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
One down.
First down throw for Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
In motion is Hill. Carr now on 2nd down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Baker. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's got another one. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll check this down to the running back. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Carr. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. On 1st down, Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. Brought in by Equanimous St. Brown. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. They lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
No help from those last two runs. It is 3rd and 13. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he will score. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Saints 14.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bucs offense headed back to take over once more. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll run over center with White. White, first down and much more. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's into the end zone. Cade Otten. Touchdown Buccaneers. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs add on to their already sizable lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Carr. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd down, Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Carr working out of the gun. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back is Carr. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
In motion is Hill. They'll go play action with Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Carr now. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will get into the end zone. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit. think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They go play action with Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's caught. It's Evans. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. On 2nd down, Baker. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will add 1 more onto their big lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Shaheed with the catch.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Saints.
To throw is Carr. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Out of the shot. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The shotgun. It's caught. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
What now?
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Carr. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion is Hill. Play action now. It's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing is Carr. They set the screen to the receiver, Wilson. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Now, second down throw from Carr. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Carr working out of the gun. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now here's second and goal. Carr to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 70, Saints 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.